good to see you up instead of thrashing about in your sleep. You must have been having one hell of a nightmare. Was wondering if you were ever gonna wake up. I'm Carth, one of the Republic soldiers from the Endar Spire. I was with you in the escape pod. Do you remember? I'm not surprised. You took a serious blow to the head. You're probably having all kinds of strange dreams. I wouldn't worry too much about it. You've been slipping in and out of consciousness for a couple of days now, so I imagine you're pretty confused about things. Try not to worry. We're safe. At least for the moment. We're in an abandoned apartment on the planet of Taris. We were banged up pretty bad when our escape pod crashed, but luckily I wasn't seriously hurt. I was able to drag you away from our crash site and all the confusion, and I stumbled into this abandoned apartment. By the time the Sith arrived on the scene, we were long gone. Taris is under Sith control. Their fleet is orbiting the planet, they've declared martial law, and they've imposed a planet-wide quarantine. But I've been in worse spots. I saw on your service records that you understand a remarkable number of alien languages. That's pretty rare in a raw recruit, but it should come in handy while we're stranded on a foreign world. There is no way the Republic will be able to get anyone through the Sith blockade to help us. If we're gonna find Bastila and get off this planet, we can't rely on anybody but ourselves. That smack to your head did more damage than I thought. Bastila's a Jedi. She was with the strike team that killed Darth Revan, Malak's Sith master. Bastila's the key to the whole Republic war effort. The Sith must have found out that she was on the Endar Spire and set an ambush for us in this system. I believe Bastila was on one of the escape pods that crashed down here in Taris. For the sake of the Republic war effort, we have to try and find her. Bastila is no ordinary Jedi. She has a rare gift the Jedi call battle meditation. Bastila's power can influence entire armies. Through the Force, Bastila can inspire her allies with confidence and make her enemies lose their will to fight. Often that's all it takes to tip the balance in a battle. Of course there are limits to what she can do, but from what I understand of her ability, it requires great concentration and focus to maintain her battle meditation. The attack on the Endar Spire happened so fast, she never had a chance to use her battle meditation. Like us, she barely got out alive. Bastila's gonna need our help. Many of Darth Malak's followers can use the dark side of the Force, and the Sith have already killed more than their share of Jedi in this war. Nobody will be looking for a couple of common soldiers like us, and if we're careful, we can move about the planet without attracting notice. A luxury Bastila won't have. She's gonna have half the Sith fleet looking for her. They know how important she is to the war effort. The whole planet is under quarantine. No ships can land or take off. So if Bastila's gonna escape Taris, she's gonna need our help, and we'll probably need hers. While you were out, I did some scouting around. There are reports of a couple escape pods crashing down into the Undercity. It's probably a good place to start. But the Undercity's a dangerous place. We don't want to go there unprepared, and it won't do Bastila any good if we go and get ourselves killed. Good idea. We can use this abandoned apartment as a base. And we can probably get some equipment and supplies here in the upper city. Just remember to keep a low profile. I've heard some grim stories about the Dark Jedi interrogation techniques. They say the Force can do terrible things to a mind. Can wipe away your memories and destroy your very identity. But I figure if we don't do anything stupid, we should be okay. I mean, after all, they're looking for Bastila, not a couple of grunts like us. All right, soldier, let's move out.
Alright everyone, welcome back. As you can see, I figured out how to make it widescreen, so hopefully that'll be a bit better. This is a workbench, right? Yep. So you can find upgradable weapons and armor. I don't think I have any right now. Oh, maybe I do. Oh, the prototype vibro blade, that's right. And I did have something on here, so this is gonna increase the physical damage by 1. So damage bonus +2. And there we go, we just upgraded our first thing, which is my sword. I like how it said, you will have to take Carth. That's kind of funny. Like it knows we don't want to.
Scum. Everybody get up against the wall. This is a raid. That's how we Sith deal with smart-mouth aliens. Now the rest of you, get up against the wall before I lose my temper again. What's this? Humans hiding out with aliens? They're Republic fugitives! Attack!
I like how he's standing like 2 feet away and still missed the first 2 shots.
You asked for this! Oh!
That sound means we just leveled up.
Wango kumbeska gang, ba mama rulira, kuya mi juskuna chitanai. Yina kun mama rulira rachikun, slimo padona, rundi haldonga chihonkabi.
Someone come looking for this patrol.
Tahonga chakanki dora, kachi kuita hodonga. Topa da bungwalia gando do naga chut. Muksha papangpa, pola wana chikne. Bamuli slemo, poda wanga kun bes mulira, uba patu konchi. Tong nongbong shang yung yang.
Blaster rifle, frag grenade, poison grenade, adrenal strength, adrenal stamina. And bash locked doors open. Finally.
Who are you? What are you doing in here? You can't just come barging into someone's home.
Too bad. Just investigating the area.
That's no excuse. You can't just go around barging into people's apartments because you're curious. But at least you're more polite than that pig Holden.
Holden?
Just one of Darvik's men who can't keep his hands to himself. But all he got for his trouble was a nasty scar from my vibroblade. Too bad I'm the one still paying the price. I don't want to talk about it. I'm in enough trouble already. Besides, I don't know if I can trust you.
I did just break into your house. Persuade, you can trust me.
Well, I suppose you seem like an all-right sort. When I cut Holden, it made him back off, but it also embarrassed him in front of his friends. Holden's a spiteful little hut slug. He went and put out a bounty on my head for what I did. That's why I'm hiding out here. I doubt it. Holden is one of Darvik's men. When you work for the local crime lord, the authorities tend to turn a blind eye. I'm afraid this is between me and Holden now.
We can collect the bounty for going dark side.
You could try, I guess. He usually hangs out at the Cantina in the lower city. It probably won't do any good. Holden's used to getting his own way. That's one of the fringe benefits of being a goon for Darvik. Working for the local crime lord lets you get away with things. Still, I appreciate the offer. I can't help you there. Since this thing with Holden, I've been scared to leave my apartment. I don't know anything about what's going on in the outside world anymore. Goodbye and good luck. I hope you can talk some sense into Holden.
We'll do another into awareness. +1 to persuade awareness and treat injury. We'll do that.
Tong haitwam jiji lumpa. Nita poe tikitu. Dolpa da bongwalea gandona chuchut. Kachi chu ita.
Pleased to meet you.
Onda di hotonga kun honkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule. Tunking ba nunotek. Tuk nin chatukune mulerabes.
Chi gratullo da pograshi oniu kompa chintono muchuba. Loda nita kun. Ita patisa batua kachatutonga.
And I can tell you from experience that they aren't any good at all against a simple vibroblade. That's why the Republic has been training soldiers in hand-to-hand and melee combat.
Tong haitwam jiji lumpa. Nita poe tikitu. Dolpa da bongwalea gandona chuchut. Kachi chu ita dundonga. Yumalita kuto dun. Chilamulane nindubobo. Wonga kumbisjang ba mulira. Ta kumjus tak miki grabul mogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Tolbabank wale oganda naru chuchut. Mogesha ponka bola wana chikne. Ba mule slimo podadada nanga kumbist mulira best. Chi gratu loda pograshi onion komba chintomo muchuba. Loda dita kun. Ita patisa batua kachatutong. Pagrash tolpa da pongwale kando nangugu chuchut. Kavadum ku pelio.
Runda di hotonga kun hankabi. Wana kun bez chi tong abum shabum nina.
Let's see what we have.
We ita nandayata. Wata yuma. Tag biz you ponko.
Aliens aren't allowed to have residence in the upper city.
Palachiska mule tunarana. Chan shak bulara. Umrao chiska duchi. On chuba. We tam boragatong. Mulira siyang turong ni. Achuta.
See what he has for sale. Don't really have any money for anything right now. Yeah, that's the energy shield he's talking about. Let's see what we can sell. Sell at least one of my vibra blades, one of these. I don't really use grenades. So that actually got me quite a bit of money right there. I'm gonna check our equipment, mine and Carth's, and see what we got. I had the short sword equipped. I thought I had equipped the vibra blade. Anyway, so that goes from 4-9 and then +7 to 6-15 +7. Don't have any armor. Carth doesn't have armor either. He has his personal blaster. Is this one upgradable? I think this might be modifiable, but I'm not sure. And then a regular blaster pistol. Ion blasters are good against droids, but not as good against humans. But it is balanced, so it doesn't have a penalty to hit for being the second weapon in the offhand. So is a blaster pistol though, so. Right now he has his best equipment, so I can sell
Sure.
all my other weapons except for maybe a second vibra blade, or the short sword. Because I'm going to do dual wielding. And keep the med pack and the parts and all that just in case. Clothing has no value. We'll keep... And these are both offhand weapons. So we'll keep the vibra blade and sell the short sword, the blaster pistol, ion blaster, blaster rifle. So now we have 694. And then because of my class, I can use all 3 armor proficiencies. It goes light, medium, heavy. Defense bonus 7. Then those give to dexterity. And give this to Carth. And then, because I want the dexterity bonus, so I got 6-3, 5-4, 4-5. Yeah, I guess I bought something. I did. I bought the heavy combat suit. That's fine. That's what I was kind of going for anyways. So now we're gonna go... There we go. You. I'm taking the heavy combat suit. And then Carth is getting the battle armor because he doesn't need the dexterity bonus as much as I do. Alright, make a loop around to all the other apartments. There wasn't anything else of interest, so let's go to the upper city. Okay, we're on the upper city of Taris. That must have been our escape pod. Something seems to be bothering Carth.
Yes, what's on your mind?
Let's know more about you.
Well, I've been a star pilot for the Republic for years. Seen more than my share of wars. I fought in the Mandalorian Wars before all this started. But with all that, I've never experienced anything like the slaughter these Sith animals can unleash. Not even the Mandalorians were that senseless. My homeworld was one of the first planets to fall to Malak's fleet. The Sith bombed it into submission, and there wasn't a damn thing our Republic forces could do to stop them. It shouldn't be my fault. I did everything I could. I followed my orders and did my duty. That shouldn't mean I failed them. I didn't.
People are home.
No, that's not what I mean. I mean, I'm sorry, I'm not making much sense. You probably mean well with your questions. I'm just not accustomed to talking about my past very much. At all, actually. I'm more used to taking action, keeping my mind focused on the business at hand. So let's just do that. If you have more questions, ask them later.
Okay. Here's another shop.
Hello there. I haven't seen you in my shop before. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Kebla Yurt. Welcome to the Equipment Emporium. You looking to buy some supplies? My shop's the largest one in all of Upper Taris. Best selection on the planet. Whatever you need, I've got. Well, mostly.
Mostly? What do you mean by that?
The Sith confiscated all my heavy weapons, and they impounded all my ships and swoop bikes. But I've still got a real nice selection, if you're interested. Just so you know, the prices on the items are final. No bargaining here. This isn't a swap meet, okay? I only deal in top-notch stuff.
That's the one I want. I should have waited. I forgot that it was like literally right outside the door. Got some double bladed. I typically prefer to do dual wielding over double bladed, but it goes off of the same feat. Sith Trooper.
Don't bother me. I'm here on official Sith business. Don't bother.
Oh, the Cantina.
Don't you just love watching the Pazaak players? All that strategy, all those credits. It's enough to make a girl get all flushed.
What do you want? Have you come here just to bother me, or do you wish to test yourself against the best? My name is Niklos. I'm the unofficial champion of the Pazaak circuit. If you don't mind losing your wager, we could play a few hands.
Don't have a
Don't
deck.
even have your own deck? If you're serious about Pazaak, go speak to old Garok on the other side of...
Hello there, youngster. You interested in buying the Pazaak deck of an old man? Just 50 credits and I'll sell you.
Sweet.
Glad to see you're interested in the grand old game. The rules are pretty simple. Good luck. I hope the game...
We'll do a lesson. I used to be fairly decent at this game. I think it's more fun in the second game because in KOTOR 2, there are different cards, like different variety of cards, and makes the game a little bit better, I think. So, basic Pazaak deck has 2 of each card numbered +1 to +5 available to create a side deck. You'll need to find other side deck cards as you play Knights of the Old Republic with values ranging from +1 to +6. Select 10 cards to form your side deck now. We only have 10 cards, so we're obviously going to pick all of them. So you want to be a higher number than your opponent, but you bust if you go over 20. Yeah, it's saying if you're over 20 at the end of any turn, it's a bust and the other person wins. You win 3 sets to win the match. First player draws a card from the main deck and plays it face up to begin their turn. This is done automatically. This is your hand for the match. You have 4 cards randomly drawn from the side deck. You select. Oh, this is our hand. So of the 10 cards in your side deck, you draw 4. Drawing a card, a player has the option of playing one of the cards from their hand. You only play one card from your hand each turn by dragging it onto the board or by double clicking it. Playing a card from the hand is optional. If your total is over 20, after your draw and you have a negative card in your hand, you can play it to bring it back down below 20. During your travels, you might find cards that can be played as either negative or positive. These are rare, but they give Pazaak players a strong advantage. Card must be declared as positive or negative before it is played. While it's in your hand, you can flip it back and forth, but once it's played, it cannot be changed. Player's turn is over when they select either end turn or stand. If you choose end turn, you can draw another card on your next turn. If you choose stand, you will not draw any more cards. And you cannot play any more cards from your hand until the next set of the match. You may now choose play a card from the hand. I'm gonna stand. Yeah, I'm gonna stand. And you cannot draw a card. Oh, cancel. Oh, end turn is what I wanted. Opponent uses the same rules for your opponent, obviously. So they did get 20, but we can keep going. Says tied. Match continues until one player has won 3 sets. Ties do not count. You are never given more hand cards in the match, so use the 4 you have. So we never draw another card for the rest of the match. That's bullshit. Yep, he wins. Alright, well we got XP and stuff for that at least, so...
I can't believe we couldn't get arena tickets for this match. Now we'll have to watch the duel on the view screen.
Who cares? It's Duncan and Gurlon fighting. It's not like we're gonna miss anything good.
Shh, they're about to start, so quit complaining and just watch the view screen.
Ladies and gentlemen, I draw your attention to the dueling ring. Here, 2 combatants will battle for your viewing and gambling enjoyment. Now, I hope all your bets are down because we're ready to roll. In this corner, I give you Gurlon Two-Fingers. And over here, looking to climb the ranks yet again, is the ever-persistent Deadeye Duncan. To nobody's great surprise, Deadeye is down again. Don't worry, folks. He's just unconscious. As usual, our medics will have him up and about in a bit. Well, that was quick, wasn't it? So I give you the winner, Gurlon Two-Fingers.
What are you talking about?
What are you looking at? Fresh meat? You want a piece of me? You want to step in the dueling chambers with me?
Yes. Who are you?
Deadeye Duncan, the number 5 ranked duelist in this cantina. You must have seen me in the dueling chambers, right? 5. But it's an elite group, okay? It's not like just anyone can step into the dueling chamber. Well, actually, anyone can, but not many do. You know, the dueling chambers. 2 people in combat, loser gets carried out unconscious on a stretcher. It's the only reason people come into this part of the cantina. Look, I'm the number 5 ranked duelist around here. I don't have time to explain all this. Go talk to the duel organizer if you're interested. He's that hut over there in the...
Sweet, sounds good.
Yeah, that's right. Back off. You know better than...
Let's sign up to duel.
I haven't seen you around here before. You looking to step into the duel ring? Or did you just come to watch? Good to see some new blood in the fight game. Things have gotten pretty stale around here lately. If you're serious about this, go talk to Azure the Hutt.
Azure the Hutt.
Organizer. He'll probably start a...
Marl.
Hello there, Offworld. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Marl. I'm one of the duelists here at the Cantina. I was wondering when you'd get around to talking to me. No, we've never met. It's just that most people who come here to watch the duels are bored nobles, looking for a little excitement in their drab lives. But you're different. You look like you know a thing or two about combat. I'm guessing you didn't come here to sit on the sidelines and watch a duel. Are you looking for a match? If you're interested in setting up a match, or if you want to place a wager, just go speak to Azure. He's that hut over in the corner. He'll make all the arrangements. Goodbye, stranger. Maybe we'll talk again later.
Wait. I know what you're going to say. I'm so beautiful, I'm so attractive. How can someone who looks so hot with a weapon in her hand be called ice? Well, I've heard it all before. I'm here to take care of business in the dueling ring, not to have some slack-jawed, goggle-eyed man slobber all over me. So back off. Well, now you know why they call me Ice. If you're looking for a match, go talk to Azure. He's that big hut over there in the corner. Otherwise, just go away.
Alright, let's go talk to Azure. Be interested what's in it for me. Death matches are illegal now.
Vibroblades and blasters, and nobody ever dies. How come I get the feeling you're trying to take us for a ride?
Luring has energy suppressor fields. Ooh, persuade check for more than 10%. Nope, failed. 10%. Nickname. It's a good name for you. The Mysterious Stranger. Sounds fine.
This is for the best. We could use those credits from these duels, but using your real name is too risky. The Sith might have come across a crew manifest back on the Endor Spire.
Ready for a duel. Only rule is don't kill them for good. Deadeye Duncan.
Ladies and gentlemen, draw your eyes to the center ring. We have a very special presentation in store for you. You've seen him lose night after night after night, but this time he's after fresh meat. In this corner I give you Deadeye Duncan! And in the other corner, a relative newcomer to the Taris dueling scene, emerging from the shadows with no history, no past, and no name, the Mysterious Stranger!
What does the journal say? The dueling ring. Yay.
It's over! The fight is over! The Mysterious Stranger has won! But really, are any of us surprised? Deadeye losing isn't news. You have to do better than that to impress us, stranger.
See what Deadeye has to say about that.
What do you want? Oh, let me guess. You beat me in the dueling ring, and now you're gonna rub it in my face. Yeah, well, I'm used to it. Gee, I wonder why. Couldn't have anything to do with being the worst duelist on Taris, could it? Even a rookie like you got the better of him. Look, I admit it, you're better than me. Everyone's better than me. Blindfolded, one-legged tack with a rusty knife could probably beat me, okay? Is that what you wanted to hear? You satisfied yet? Are you happy now that you've taken the last shred of dignity I have? Oh, well.
$100 credits. The next one, Gurlon Two-Fingers. He uses blasters.
Ladies and gentlemen, draw your eyes to the center ring. We have a very special presentation in store for you. In this corner, one of the greats, a man so tough, even a disfiguring injury couldn't end his career. I give you Gurlon Two-Fingers. And in the other corner, a relative newcomer to the Taris dueling scene, emerging from the shadows with no history, no past, and no name, the mysterious stranger!
That was easy. That was easier than the last one.
Is over. The mysterious stranger has won. Gurlon losing to a rookie. Is this a sign that his injuries have finally caught up with him? Or is the mysterious stranger for real? Only time will tell.
You beat me fair and square, stranger. But if I still had the use of my fingers, you wouldn't have won. Back before my injury, I would have mopped the ring up with you.
Mm-hmm. $200 this time. Let's go again. Ice. Let's go already.
Ladies and gentlemen, draw your eyes to the center ring. We have a very special presentation in store for you. Over in this corner, a woman with steel on her bones and ice water in her veins. She's cold and quick as death itself. You know her. You love her. Ice. And in the other corner, a rising star taking that first step into the big leagues. I give you the mysterious stranger.
I'll take a stamina, adrenal, and a med pack. Oh, yeah, and you can rotate the camera in battle too. Oh, that was close though.
It's over! The fight is over! The mysterious stranger has won! Ice is knocked out cold! Looks like we have a rising star in the mysterious stranger, folks. But how high can this star soar? You'll just have to watch and see.
I've never been one to shy away from the cold, hard truth, so I'll just come right out and say it. I can't compete with the likes of you, stranger. I know when I'm overmatched. You're good. Very good. But you're wrong if you think that means I'm suddenly going to warm up to you. Truth is, I really don't have anything more to say. So you might as well move on.
$300. So that one was really close, so I'm gonna wait to level up at least one more time before I keep going on this. I want to see what's in this container though. Oh, first aid. See what else we got going on. These are all just NPCs. Oh, here's some Sith.
I'm sorry, I'm too busy to talk. I've got to get these drink orders to the customers.
You aren't from Taris, are you? Do yourself a favor and stay away from the Tarisian ale. It packs more
I wish the off-duty Sith would stop coming in here for drinks. They're scouring the Undercity looking for the Republic escape pods and they reek of the sewers.
I'm not here to chat. I just finished a long shift at the military base.
This cantina isn't the fanciest joint I've ever been in, but Taris isn't such a bad place. I've been stationed in worse...
Why do you poor folk always smell so funny?
Where did you get those clothes? A trash compactor in
That
the lower
voice.
city? And where are those drinks we ordered?
Careful what you say. I get the feeling this spoiled brat can cause us more trouble than she's worth.
Why is the help here so incompetent? One word from Daddy and I could get you fired.
Just that dude in the red's glitching out over there. I'm sorry, don't get set. I'll go
It's
get my
too
drink.
late for
Oh,
apologies.
nope.
Daddy's going to hear about this. You'll lose.
Karen.
No hard feelings, my good man, but I can't really talk with you right now. It's difficult enough to draw the interest of the ladies in this establishment. Surely you understand what I'm talking about. I'd guess you've experienced many lonely evenings, something I'm hoping to avoid.
I wish the off-duty Sith would stop coming in here for drinks. They're scouring the Undercity looking...
Nice outfit. You steal those clothes from a bum in the lower city? Oh well, guess you don't have to have good taste in clothes to come and enjoy the music.
What? Why are you speaking to me? Can't you tell from my... Get away from me. I can't be seen talking with a common rabble.
Hi there. I haven't seen you around before. Of course, they don't give us Sith officers from the military base much time off. I'm off duty right now, so I'm not in uniform. My name is Sana, junior officer, first class with the Sith occupation force. I'm actually a little surprised you're talking to me at all. Most of the people here on Taris can't stand us Sith. It can make this job pretty lonely.
Makes sense. You're just doing your job right.
Save the sympathetic best.
I keep failing all my persuasion.
I don't want to fill out a bunch of paperwork on my day off, so let's just pretend this conversation. Back again? Didn't I make myself clear enough? The senior Sith officers don't like us fraternizing.
I'm not trying to judge you.
It's okay. I might have overreacted a bit. But can you blame me? Everywhere I look, I see one of you Tarisians glaring at me with hate in your eyes.
I'm actually from Taris.
You're an off-worlder. I figured you'd be even more angry being stuck on a foreign planet and all.
Both strangers on Taris. Let's see if we fail this one.
You're right.
Oh, wow.
It's like everyone on this backwater planet is in a permanent bad mood. Don't they know we have to make the best of things?
Got a pretty positive
Exactly.
attitude.
It's all about attitude. I didn't ask to be assigned to this backwater planet, but I try to make the best of it. It's pretty easy to get depressed on an assignment like this, but we do what we can to keep us... That's true. It's nice to meet someone who understands what I'm going through. It's good to talk about this stuff. It gets pretty lonely up at the military base. I have to get going soon. I've got a shift at the military base, but some of us junior Sith officers are having a party tonight to blow off some steam. I'd really like to see you again. Why don't you drop by the party? I'll show you where it is on your map. Don't be late. We're starting right after our shifts end. Most of us won't even be going back to the base to lock up our uniforms. I look forward to seeing you there.
Sweet, we got an invite to a Sith party. We're invited to a party by one of the Sith. According to the directions on your datapad, they're staying together at an apartment on the east side of the north upper city. Well, I can't talk. Alright. Talk to this guy again now that I have
I
a...
saw you getting a Pazaak lesson from that old fossil Garuk. Learning the rules of Pazaak is easy, but actually playing the... Normally, I wouldn't bother with a novice like you. But since Gerud was banned for hustling cards...
Who are
My
you?
name is Niklos. I'm the unofficial champion of the Pazaak circuit here on Taris. I'm...
Hell yeah.
You were lucky to win the last match, but luck is no substitute for skill in Pazaak. If you are foolish enough to play me again, I won't repeat the mistake of underestimating you.
Yeah, we're not playing again.
If you ever wish to test...
Alright. Talk to this chick again. Now that I'm a winning Pazaak player.
I saw your match against Niklos.
Hell
he
yeah.
doesn't lose very often. I bet you could make a lot of credits as a professional Pazaak player. You know, you're my kind of guy. Rich and handsome. Just the way I like them. Why don't we slip away to the tap room together? The bartender can mix us up something special for only 20 credits. If you play your cards right, Pazaak might not be the only game you get lucky at tonight.
If I remember correctly, she robs you if you do this. She like drugs you or something. 20 credits is expensive for a couple drinks.
Well, I'm used to the finer things in life. I'm not about to lower my standards for any man. So how...
I'm gonna see if I can leave and save the game and see what happens. I'm pretty sure she robs you though.
Really? You suddenly I...
Oh nope, she just leaves you. I may have selected the wrong thing. Oh well, whatever. I'm gonna go ahead and stop here. We'll see you again later.